What's up, everyone? Tony from Detecting His Life, and as you can tell, we're about to head into the deep and thick unknown on the hunt for an abandoned cellar hole. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode. If you do, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and thank you so much for watching. What should I do? My buddy just called me over, and look, he found a beautiful, I'm gonna be really gentle with it, a beautiful pair, complete colonial cufflinks. We haven't cleaned it enough. There's probably something on the front of it. If we could clean it up, almost looks like a flower pattern, but good find. And my buddy found this today too. Figured I'd get a shot of it. It's a solid silver collar stud. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't see any markings in it, but definitely a solid silver collar stud. Just beautiful. I just popped my target out. It sounded like a shotgun shell, so I didn't record it, but it's a tiny, tiny little, looks like a suspender clasp, but if you guys can see, it looks like it says patent, April 30th, 1876. And then it says something else on the back, probably the manufacturer. I'm having something number 27. So that's a good find. Well, bang and 31 signal. It would help if I turn my pinpointer on. I think I got down to it finally through the roots. Still in there. Oh. It looks like a coin to me. What are you, baby? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, let me get two hands on it and clean it up. Oh, we'll see what it is. Even though I can see what it is. Looks like a matron head. See if we can get a date. Oh, I got it all cleaned up. I'm having trouble seeing the date. I see Liberty, though. It's definitely a matron head. 18... Man, the date's weird. Almost looks crooked on there. That's odd. The back's a little crusty, but great find. Had a 22 on the Knox. Sounds freaking tiny though. I wonder if there's just a little 22 bullet or something. What the heck is that? I see a ring. Junk. Oh no. I think I just found a tiny little silver ring. Yeah. Interesting. That's gotta be old. Man, it's tiny. Let me get two hands on it, clean it up a little. So I didn't get you a close-up of this ring that I found because it started getting dark and I wasn't able to get a good picture of it. But if I was to guess, this is probably a colonial silver wedding band. Keep dropping it, sorry. I can't see, it almost looks like there's markings on the inside, but I can't tell if it's just the hand hammering. It's but it's definitely a silver ring. I tested it, and like I said, if I was to guess the property we were at and how uneven, and I would guess this is a colonial silver ring, but figured I'd show it to you because I didn't get a cleaned up picture of it in the woods, but this is it in all its glory. So this is the coin my buddy found today. If you can see, it says not 1 cent for tribute. It's all shiny because he lubed it up because he's gonna put it up as you know what after he's done with it. But
safest place for it.
We'll keep this PG for all our kids viewers, but it's a hard times token, not 1 cent for tribute. Had a good target. It was a really faint 18 on the Knox. Man, this soil's weird here. Oh, it's out. Oh, I see it. Musket ball. Big old musket ball. Good find. I had a really, really loud signal on the surface. I'm gonna dig it and hope it's not a can. What the heck is that? Oh, that's cool. Look at that. I'm no car expert, at least when it comes to old cars, but that's made in USA. Hold on, let's see if I can get it. It's gotta be a Tootsie. Come on. I can't see it. I can't make it out. It won't focus for some reason. Well, I'll have to get that cleaned up, but that's awesome. An intact old car. It's missing the axles and the wheels, but that's a good find. I am pleased with that. I had a 16. It sounded like it was right on the surface. I don't see anything. Oh, what is that? Seen it through the viewfinder. Fakeness is what that is. Fake ring. Fake ring. So light, it's aluminum. It's kind of interesting looking though for a fake ring. Good find. I had a solid 26 down here in the hole. Oh my gosh, the ground is getting hard. Harder and harder by the day. Yeah, I see something round and green. What are you? Weedy. Just a weedy. Let's see what year we are. That's a red one. It's probably 30s, 40s. You guys probably don't care about a stinking weedy date, but I'll try to get you a date. Yep, 40, 44 it looks like, or 43. Just a week. I just popped the plug and I saw that come flying out from down in there. Let's see what we got. If I was to guess, it's probably a Merc. Yes, it is. It's a Merc. Let me get it cleaned up real quick. Oh, got it all cleaned off. And we got ourselves a beautiful 1925 Mercury dime. So I dug that weed. I'm sitting on top of where I dug that weedy. So good find. Nice Mercury dime. A strong 24 on the Knox. I kicked it out from underneath that tree. Oh, my favorite things. Man, if only you could get rich off of selling ox knobs and ox shoes. I think a lot of metal detectors would be millionaires. Ox and knob for the day. My buddy just came over, and it looks like he found a complete shoe buckle. We're gonna clean it for you on camera. If it'll focus, there we go. Look at that. Poke all that dirt out of there. I think the shape is there too. I think it's just folded over on the same side. Get this dirt off. Just give that thing a nice little, oh yeah, it's both parts are there if you guys can see. The tongue and the shape is just folded over onto the same side. Beautiful colonial shoe buckle. I get a picture of it when we get it cleaned up. Oh, I just popped this out of the plug. Normally I wouldn't even bother showing this, but I am just because, man, look how intricate this hinge is. It's beautiful. Some kind of old door hinge or chest hinge, cabinet hinge, but that's beautiful old relic. And a really loud signal, as you can tell. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my first Civil War belt plate. I threw it out. I don't really see anything that big. Oh, there's something there. A chunk of junk. What the heck is it? Oh my god, it's a bell. It's a broken conestoga bell. Yep. That's what that is. Look at it, still even got like an iron hanger on it, but yep. It even looks like the clapper might still be hanging and they're all rusted. Not gonna mess with it too much, but that's an old conestoga bell. Oh, I should have recorded this live. It was literally right under the leaf matter. I mean, look at that. And it sounded like a can, but it is not a can, so I did not record it. Oh dear, it's a complete pocket watch, and it's actually a stopwatch style, because I don't know if you can see. It's got 15. I probably can get the back open at some point, but complete old pocket watch. 1860s or newer is when they added these winding knobs, so could even be 1900s, but I'm still happy with that. You don't find them complete very often. So my buddy just popped this out of the woods. It's gonna be hard for you guys to see, but it's we gave it some side light, and it's a George II that somebody turned into a 4-hole button. It's awesome. I'll have him send me some pictures when he gets home with some side light, and you'll see it better. I had a good like 15 signal on the Knox. I think I kicked it out of the hole. Oh, I see greenness. That's not a button. That's got to be a nickel then. It was reading a 15. Yes, it is. It's a V nickel. That's what it looks like to me. Yep. Let me brush it off real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, let me see if I can get you guys in the sun. I got it all cleaned off. If you can see, it's a 1911 V nickel. Pretty good shape. Pretty decent shape. Come on, son. Stay where you are. Why are you moving on me? There you go. 1911 V nickel. Sorry, I can't seem to get you in the sun. There we go. Good find, though. I had a good target. I didn't even bother recording it. It's such a pain digging through the roots and frozen ground, but it's the parasol slide. Good find. I had a good 20 signal on the Knox. I threw it out of the hole already. It sounds massive, whatever it is. Oh, there's something. See how cold it is? The freaking mud is damp, and it's about 24 degrees out today. And the mud is freezing on my pinpointer. But back to the target. I don't know what that is. Scabbard tip. Matchbook safe. Something of the such. Let me get it brushed off. Be right back. Oh, I got it all cleaned off. It's pretty cool. Excuse me. It's got a fleur-de-lis on it. It's got this, and it's got a hinge, and it's got that little iron thing sticking out. So if I was to guess, either old lighter or match safe. One of the two. I don't see anything on the back. But I'll get it cleaned up better when I get home. It's silver gilded, so hit it with some lemon juice and it'll probably shine right back up. But good find. I had a solid like 25, 27 on the knocks down here in the hole. Protecting along just a little, small little old wall. Let's see, it's way down there, so I'm hoping it's something old. Not some modern trash. Oh my goodness. Don't be a button. This is my first plug today. Yep, that's a coin. That's ridiculous. Literally my first plug. First target. Let me get it cleaned off and I'll be right back. Oh, that's a way to start off the day. First hole. And it's an 1802 Draped bust. Large cent. See the wreath, a little bit of 1 cent. Thank gosh, it's the date side that is the beautiful side. What a find and a way to start the day. I had a 22 on the knocks. It's pretty shallow. That sounded like it was just under all this root nastiness. Let's hope I got it. Oh. Please be. Oh, maybe it's not. Thought it was a skeleton key missing the tooth, but I don't think it is. I think it's a like a gas key or something, because it's hollow at the end, and I don't see any break. That's a cool find, though. I am happy with that. Old gas key or skeleton key, something. Interesting, though. Yeah, I had a really faint 28. Look how deep that thing is. Pinpointer's completely under. I threw it out and it came from like 10 inches plus. Please be something good. Oh, I see round and green. You guys see that? Look at the imprint. Hello. Hello. Definitely a coin. Oh. I feel like I see all kinds of stuff going on around the edges of that thing. Oh, it's gonna be chippy. Let me give it a quick brush before it dries. Be right back. Oh, I tried looking at it. I'm having trouble. I mean, it's got something written on the edge. It's getting dark out. This side's really bad. Really, really bad. But what am I seeing right there? This one I'm gonna have to do some work on when I get home. It's really crusty. I feel like I'm seeing a portrait right there, but I'm having trouble making it out. It's got all these nice little burrs on it. But I'll get home, I'll do some work on it, and I'll put up a picture once I figure out what it is. I would guess British, though. Looks very old. So this is this week's trash wrap up. Didn't dig too much trash this week because we were out hunting in the woods. Picked up some nippers along the way. Try to do our duty to clean up the environment. And some of the big old relics from the woods that didn't make the video. Big old splitting wedge, scythe blade, iron buckle, probably a talcum powder top of some sort. Whatever N is. Some spoons, looks like maybe an old barrel tap or some kind of tap of some sort. Ox shoes, an old hoe blade, a little tiny little pony shoe. That's the junk and stuff that didn't make the video from the week. So this is episode 16, the week wrap up. We got ourselves a giant old die-cast car. And I think I looked the name up, Manoli. I think it said it was from the 40s or 50s. We got ourselves a couple Wheaties. We got ourselves a beautiful 1838 Matron head. I mean, that thing is just, they don't come out looking much better than that, ever. I was amazed. The dirt just like fell off the thing and it looked like it was just dropped. Oh, we got ourselves another Connecticut copper that is wiped. Under my loop, I can just see the CON. We got ourselves a beautiful 1911 V-nickel. There you go, now you can see it. A nice 1825 Mercury dime. Probably an old clock winding key, parasol slide, some buckles, a musket ball, my favorite thing to find. Good old ox knob. This one doesn't have any horn in it this week. An old suspender clip. I think I kept this because it had a interesting patent date of 1898, April 30th. Don't know what this was, but fancy hinge of some sort. I thought it was very interesting just because it's super decorative. Onto the rings, we got a fake junker, and then what I think is a colonial silver ring, seeing it was found on a site that I don't find anything out of the 1700s. It looks unbelievably crude, thin in places, thick in places, and absolutely no markings. You can even see it's kind of like rolled over, but just a very crude old silver ring. I am happy with that. We got ourselves a broken conestoga bell, which is a shame. Still has a metal iron hook in it. And this is probably one of the coolest things I found in a long time. Doesn't seem like much. Just a match safe with a fleur-de-lis on it. Nothing great. But when I cleaned out the dirt inside, there was still 2 matches stuck inside of it that were intact. So that is week 16 wrap-up video. Guys, hope you enjoyed it. Ladies and gentlemen, shouldn't just say guys. And if you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and happy hunting, everyone.